they're gonna have damage issues a little bit. Like we've already seen how with the bigger map, how Alchemists thrive during the major. It's super hard to lock down. You can itemize whatever you want.
Gonna use scale. 8 is available. Insane, I was waiting for that.
And they get the stun out on Akataomi, who's on this pudge, but not taking a lot of damage. It's actually Mickey who has to start running away as the right clicks from Toby and this pudge are stacked.
100% hook accuracy so far. If we count in the runes, so that's gonna be an extra one. He did hit it. He did go for it. And
another
hook. Fourth one. Gale.
Keeping it going as the Gale comes in.
Mickey was thinking about it.
You got the deny. There it is. 100% deny.
Level 6, things are gonna get much easier. And looking at his item build, this is the same thing we've seen from mid Wind Rangers. As these two heroes are universal right now, going for road of 8 Watson.
In trouble, and he's gonna go down to Fishman. They're even gonna look over at GH. He's got nobody the other two, but Creep's just coming to range, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, the thing about it is like you're stealing stuff when you don't have it. You like level it up and then suddenly the hero loses like, oh, I don't have 100 mana. I just lost it. Another hook from Kataomi. So far, I believe that's...
Double kill.
Slain as well. So Entity all of a sudden 2k up against an Alk and a Doom, and it's 4-0.
Oh, what a great start for Entity. Fishman, he hit level 3 here in the bottom lane. 2 points, and Curse should be able to zone them out. Great start for Watson as well, sitting on top of the CS. 16 and 10 already. Doom really struggling, only 9 CS. But one good thing that
He's dead. They get the trade on the both. Insania's gonna get a double kill, but that still feels pretty bad. Mickey just came back to lane. His TP's on cooldown still for another minute.
It's a pretty standard term for what happens here. Great start for Entity. Like, they're getting the kills. Insania's getting some solo levels, really enjoying himself in this top lane. Naomi now smoked in the mid lane, looking for a hook. Let's see if he can land it. Yes, he can.
Yeah, keeping that percentage high. Nisha will land the stun, but it's in death. Stormstormer getting that kill. GH going down bottom. It is kills galore right now for Entity. Or let anybody pass them.
Naomi lands another one.
Yeah, Nisha in trouble again, and I just don't think there's anywhere for him to go. Right clicks in from Stormstormer. Nisha 1 click from dead. Accuracy 100%. I like that they've changed the stat to no longer include that bounty rune hook. Appreciate that. Zai going down bottom, and it is another kill now, 9-2.
It was rough. Like, we've seen, like, I think everybody who's still playing experienced this.
Oh, hook mid on Nisha. Trouble again. They've got a familiar on top of him. Nisha will land a stun, but so will the familiar, and Stormstormer's got another kill in this mid lane. Not going great as bottom lane. Watson's starting to get those essence shifts stacked up. Zai just barely surviving with the arcane curse on him. Some help there from GH. Watson's lane down bottom has just been peak performance.
This aura that he's been holding. Oh, Fishman, he's in really deep. He's some kind of a help from Slark.
Mickey's gonna die there to Toby. They'll get the kill on a Fishman. No intelligence gonna be stolen there. This isn't exactly the best feeling, and you're already behind all 3 cores on the side of Entity, and including that is Zion the Doom, right? These are heroes that you just naturally send to the top of the net worth, and GH taking a lot of damage out. Last words finally gonna pop off, and the arcane curse. This is a problem as Watson gets the kill on a GH. Axe.
Oh, Axe. Yeah, you're right. Necro. Yeah. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, those are the more recent ones though. But the hook lands. Nisha's dead again, and he just has no chance.
Really rough for Liquid. Entity, they're hunting down, and also they have Road of Atos. Nisha's gonna die again.
Yeah, it makes those hooks easier, ups those percentages, but Nisha back to back.
Who's gonna be where pretty much? They're trying to get the gold out of nowhere. This is why I like both Alchemist and Doom in the previous match. Like, I think it's still strong, like just not this particular game, because things are really not going well for Liquid. But you generate gold out of nothing. Devour, which has been nerfed, same goes for Gravel's Greed. There's going to be another one for Stormstormer. After finishing off this big camp, still, it's not going to be enough. Entity, they're hunting them down again.
Now they're going bottom. They want to go for Radabatos comes in. Of course, that lines up the hook. They've got the dismember. They'll have the damage. They'll get the kill, and it's another one there for this Pudge, who's already in the double digits when it comes to flesh heap stacks. Pretty thin, even with the added addition of these camps. Game still feels like there's not enough farm to supplement these heroes. Bottom lane, Zai in trouble. Counts, leashed, killed, gone. Watson with another one. No way for Liquid to defend this. Like you said, they're not fight ready, and they won't be for a while. He's got a blink, so he can jump on these heroes. Doesn't even need to. He's just going to go to the hook with the dismember. There's a Radabatos follow-up. Insania will try and get away there, but there's just no chance for him to leave, even with that pig pull activation.
And your team does help out getting rid of vision, controlling more areas of the map. This is going to be another tier 2 tower for Entity. There's not much Liquid can do about it. Blind hook lands it, actually.
My, he's got the dismember. Insania just came back up, but he's going to be dead again.
Able to have a read what's happening. Watson, double damage is finished. Echo Saber, Diffusal Blade, whoever they find is going to die instantly. Maybe not Alchemist, but we'll see.
It's going to be Insania. He gets spotted again. Not having a fun time in this game at all. Hook missing. Mickey is over here with Nisha as well as GH, and they're starting to pinch and surround them in this area of the jungle. They'll find Mickey, goes to the unstable concoction, but Watson's hitting so hard. They've got stuff coming from Nisha. They're trying to get the kill to Watson. They'll end up using that Doom. It's through on a Stormers. The hook that dismembers on to Mickey. They'll grab themselves a third as they take out the Alchemist. They'll find themselves a fourth in Nisha, and the only one who gets to survive for now is GH, but it's a long TP. Just gets away from Entity. The win probability also saying 1%.
It's only 3 level per hero. That's not that much. Watson, he's starting it. Oh no, the self
Already stunned himself. Oh, they grab themselves Nisha. They're gonna jump in. They've got the global silence. There's nothing they can do on the side of Liquid from this one. It is looking over before it even started. They go to the false promise. It's gonna be on a Mickey. They get the kill on Insania. They'll take it a second, and now even with this extra time in life, there is nothing Mickey can do. They've got themselves 3. They've got themselves 4. These heroes will die on Liquid, and so are the hopes of winning game 1 as they call GG. An Entity, start to finish, wire to wire, guns blazing. They take game 1.
What a performance. If this is the Entity we're going to see throughout the DPC tour, let's see them on camera. Cut to Omi. Okay, there's the smile. A little smirk.
Same or similar impact to what we saw in the Pudge the first game, or is it played a little?
No, you can't do as much. I mean, you can try to die level 1. That's what's happening at the moment.
He's getting run down. And one more right click. There it is. Mickey gets first blood, and that's exactly what they do.
It's a super strong lane. This one, because I think it's going to be fairly difficult having magical nuke damage, especially once they hit that level 2, level 3 on side of Liquid. Once you have Point and Frostbite, Crystal Noah, and Dawnbreaker has a stun as well. I think Clinks is going to feed in this lane. I don't think this particular one he's going to be able to do as much, but definitely a hero to look out for.
Over towards bottom to try and get a kill there onto GH. Now they focus their attention onto Zai. Counts the leash. Shift stack starting to get there. There's a slow and a Fishman. The damage on the Zai, they back off as they get under the tower range. And they are getting these heroes quite low, but you're going to have to start getting some results on this and getting these kills where GH now turns around, had himself that stick. Charge out. And
level 1 clicks at the moment. 7-second cooldown on that power bomb. He's very annoying, but Toby, he's not getting much out of the top lane. As soon as you get close, Watson will get a kill. Might try to even go for another one. This is the stick.
Still turning, still going, and Zai falls here to the Clinks. The rotation, it is prosperous for now. Like you said, how will it work out for Toby? And then Fishman die under that tower and Katomi.
Zai's like, thank you very much. seconds for people to read. Also, it has alt as well. Some extra text, of course.
Toby in trouble, but turns onto Insania, trying to get the kill at least out of the Crystal Maiden. They'll get themselves at least that, but straight onto Toby. Well, there's a fight also happening over bottom, so the right click's coming in from this Clinks, trying to get Mickey on the return. Bottom lane, the chase is on a Fishman as well as Watson from Zai.
I think in the first 10-15 minutes, it's so good.
I need to get used to more blood grenades.
Buy all of them at start.
My best. Watson, Fishman. Still trying to do a Zai here. He's gone 2-0-2. A level 2 in the Firestorm, dropping down on a Watson, and then that second level, the concussive shot. The pounce doesn't leash, but GH still dead. Fishman surviving, but Watson in some trouble. He's got that frost shield to fight back, and will get the kill on a Zai. It's a double kill for Watson, and he'll survive the storm.
No double kill for Zai, but they're very low. Fishman probably thinking about maybe denying himself. Ooh, Crystal Maiden. Oh no.
Fire grows hungrier.
Coming in again, and he likes to move with these
You're not going anywhere.
mobile heroes.
Shielder on the mid lane, impossible to kill.
Very impossible to. And he's 38-4 to the 36 and Nisha. Definitely a big turnaround for Nisha overall in terms of where the game is at home. He's gonna go down up into the top lane as Mickey's on a kill feed.
One of the reasons is also this is not game 1, this is game 2, so.
The number is higher. And as we talked about in game 1, higher number means different stats. So, Fishman with the shield going for GH with the help again from this Clinks. Really not connecting, and now Fishman's just kind of caught in no man's land. Silenced up and taking some damage, but still not dying. Stormer thinking about going in onto the Rolling Thunder. The swashbuckle with a DD to kill off Insania. And the power shot, snipe it out Fishman. There has been some changes to it, but it still feels pretty strong.
Do not make
Still a strong item. He was forced to go into Boots of Speed. Kobe collecting some Lotuses.
Yeah, but now he's going to be in trouble with the King's Gate, the Firestorm, and the Silence with GH helping out. Kobe even using the Roar. Not going to help him escape, and they might even get themselves a Blink. Stormstormer coming into the lane. Senia off to the side, the Rolling Thunder, that lands on a Mickey, but they will end up losing this Clink. So GH gets credit for that kill. Watson coming into the mix. They take out the Dawnbreaker, but it's a 2-for-1 trade at the moment where they're still potentially looking for GH if Watson can chase. While that's going on, Nisha takes the tier 1 mid.
Considering that the map is bigger and also like the different entrances that you can have on a mid lane, but it still opens up the map. Let's see, Stormstormer uses shield crash, 20%. Let's see if it's gonna be enough.
Here, surviving for a second, but Nisha gets the kill. Now Fishman on the run. Liquid with 4 heroes around. They'll make sure to get the second onto the lich.
Item that Nisha does have, Spark of Courage. They might be able to find him here.
Yeah, they are going to find him. They got their round of Atos, and now they're jumping down the Mystic Square. The Fiend's Gate also committed. Watson on the other side of the fight. They'll go to the ult from Insania, but the damage coming in with the Rolling Thunder. They've got themselves the pit of Malice, but the Chain Frost,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Zai still surviving. So is Nisha. They get the kill to Watson. They'll take out Zai, so it ends up being a trade. They'll find themselves GH as Nisha hiding, but not surviving. Stormstormer gonna get the kill there on Anisha. They'll focus their attention on the Mickey, who will throw the hammer and get a little bit of distance with that Celestial Hammer.
Double kill.
HTP. Oh, the damage on the last right click. Thought he was going to get out of that one. They've got Insania back into the fight. They'll use the Frostbite. There's the promo roll coming in from Toby. They get the kill to Mickey. This is actually going to be 6 heroes because it's Insania coming back into the fight.
Dodge stuff, get out of like Crystal Maiden, Frostbite, which is very annoying, silence from Skywrath Mage, etc. Stormer needs to be careful here.
Atos, and they're going to have the Dawnbreaker join the fight. Chain Frost bounces around once again. Unfortunately, this time goes over to the neutral, so both these heroes will die. 14-minute mark.
He saw that ward. He also does have 1 sentry available, so they could potentially go for Nisha.
Tree down, and
Stone
is going to die, but GH traded.
Solar Crest plus Orb of Destruction, that's minus 10 armor. Add the Orb of Corrosion from Tango. Plus this lucky shot. Oh no, they found him again.
Storm are gonna die, and they go for Fishman. This has been a 1-2 punch. They have been landing plenty of times. End up using that Solar Guardian.
Frostbite, long duration silence from Skywrath Mage. We didn't talk too much about Zai either. He's been chilling, filling all these auras, not too hype.
Mickey's in trouble. I'm Aurora after the BKB. That means Mickey's dead. They'll try to get into the Fiend's Gate, but they've got him leashed up. Starting to eat these sensitive stacks. Nisha, they're going to show up on the other side of the Fiend's Gate. Now they're going to try and fight this. Nisha, he's going in. He's used the focus fire, focusing his attention on Toby. Gets him with a power shot. But now, with Toby dead, is that even going to be enough here for Liquid to try to salvage this one? With 4 heroes already dead, it looks like it's going to be a full team wipe. Pounce, leashing, swashbuckle, shield crashing, killing off Nisha. Full team wipe here for Entity.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Lose that top tower.
Big timing on Entity. Toby also holding Helm of the Overlord.
GH spotted by
Dragon.
Kataomi. They're gonna go in with the ult to try and save him, but he still dies.
That's also pre-Sacred Relic. He can buy one right now.
Now coming through, there's the man to top of. They've got the Primal Roar with BKB being used by Mickey. They'll go into the Rolling Thunder. The Celestial Hammer to try and get to the high ground, but not high enough. Mickey going down to Kataomi, who is just outputting a lot of damage at this point.
Reduction, invisibility. But they're gonna need to invest into gem. Let's see. Should be more careful here.
They're coming around. They'll go for Nisha. There's that Hellfire making an appearance. And the Soul Guardian's already used, so that means Dawnbreaker's going to be out of the fight. Watson's going to pop the BKB, but the damage he's taking, it needs to be a little bit careful. The Chain Frost bouncing around. They get the kill into GH. Now they'll look over and make a Nullfire thrown once again from this place. The Primal Roar is used by Toby. And that means 3 are dead as Zai's next on the menu. They ordered 4 courses, and they are going to devour each one.
But there's also gonna save Aegis Onslaught. Kataomi. He's the one carrying team pretty much in both of these games.
That works. I still have Aegis. Like, they could just go to the high ground. There's the Harpoon. Malice, they've got the Pounce. It leashes up. They go to the Guardian Greaves. The Sword Guardian's going to be dropped down on top of these heroes. They go to the Chain Frost once again. Like, not really bouncing. Sai's still going to die here. The attention is now on a Fishman from Mickey, but that's putting him into the backline towards Watson and Toby. They'll look over and get themselves another kill. They both don't have buyback. And they will break through this high ground when the glyph is over. They choose to stay.
They don't have Mech Carrier on their team. I mean, Beastmaster can't buy it, but with this aura from Helm of the Overlord, it's gonna keep them very healthy.
Insane is dead. Watson with another kill. 3 heroes gone. 2 have buyback. They'll break to tier 3. That means they've got to go quick. They're getting buyback on Mickey. Nisha is going to just die to Kataomi. He's so strong. Somebody stop this man. For Entity, there's a lot on the line with each game of the DPC compared to where Liquid are in the season. Entity, they want to make sure that every ounce of will that they have to continue and have a successful DPC is going to be felt here as they go after Nisha. They go an Nullifier up. The right click from Watson. He's going to pounce and unleash DH. He's got himself a triple kill. And now on the other side of the fight is Zai as well as Mickey. Mickey's going to try and get back out in the gate. But he just gets hit by the Rolling Thunder. The ultra kill for Watson and another full team wipe. GG is called an Entity with a statement match. Just 1 series into the DPC, taking out Liquid 2-0.
It's all good. Team Liquid still has points secured to go to TI. Maybe, you know, could affect the way they play, but we can't take anything away from Entity. This is a complete stomp. Game 1, Game 2 as well.